All right, morning weight after 100 days. 72 and a half. All right, so it's day 100 of the bulk, and it's my first rest day because I feel fucking tired as shit. If you watched was yesterday's workout, it went horribly wrong. But also, like, I haven't rested in 100 days, so I figured it was about time, right? But at least I should give you a bit of a content update on day 100, right, of the bulk. So I'm gonna do an unpumped physique check, and then basically take you through a rest day today. And I am waking up in the morning here. Haven't eaten anything yet. Just went to the toilet for a shit. So let's start with a shot of the legs. So I feel like the legs are starting to develop nicely, especially since I am squatting daily now. I mean, it's not the ideal way to build muscle, I guess, or the most efficient one, but I definitely feel like it's working for me at least, especially because, on this bulk, I don't only want to get muscle, I want to get stronger as well, right? And I'm getting definitely getting a bit stronger here. So let's do a couple shots of the upper body as well. Hopefully I get in the shots. Hello. Right. So, I mean, on the bulk, I can notice. Yeah. Compared to the beginning, I'll see if I can find some comparing shots. But I definitely feel like, I have put on some size. Not only muscle-wise, of course, some fat as well. Like, I gained just about 3 kilos now. Right? 3 kilos, which it's 3 months and a bit now. So definitely not all muscle, since I am training for 9 years almost already. But nonetheless, even if it's like 1 kilo of muscle, right, I am very happy with the progress because, like I said, I'm training for 9 years. I don't have to expect newbie gains anymore. And for me, the top priority, let's grab a chair. The top priority is not, staying as lean as possible, especially not during a bulk, right? My top priority for this bulk is to get big and strong and feel good doing it. Oh, that's kind of gives vibes of a certain type of video, but whatever. So yeah, I'm very happy because I feel amazing, especially like the last month. I feel like I'm able to handle more training. I'm more energized. I have more energy throughout the day. I have stable energy, right? And I don't feel bloated. I just feel fine, right? Every now and then, when I did a heavy leg day, I feel heavy in the planche, of course, right? But that's normal. And all in all, like, I gained 3 kilos. Today was kind of like a light wake up, I guess, like 72.6. Like, I'm pushing 73 kilos now, so almost gained 3.5 kilos. And my planche has not gotten weaker. My front lever has not gotten weaker. In fact, they have gotten stronger, right? I'm about to reach my bulking goals for them. So very happy regarding that. Like, just to remind you, the bulking goals were not only to reach 75 kilos, but to get strong along the way. And in calisthenics, strength means generally relative strength, which is difficult, right? You're gaining more weight. How can you like relatively become even more strong? So for me, the goal is 20 seconds of planche, 45 seconds of front lever, 75 kilo pistol squat, and 20 Nordic curls. And I feel like at the moment, the planche and the front lever are the closest. I mean, they were the closest from the beginning, but planche, we are now there 80% because I did 16 seconds. Front lever, I feel like with a bit more training, we can perhaps get it. And, on the squat, I want to get 60 kilos at the end of the 30 days. That would be very nice. And that would mean that we have, put on 20 kilos on the, like, 1 rep max of our pistol squat and only 15 15 kilos to go, right? So that's like over halfway, let's say. And yeah, Nordic curls, I did 6 last time. All-time PR is 9, but definitely those are like at a peak strength at the moment, because that 6 reps, the 6 rep set was like after another exercise already. So heading in the right direction for sure. I believe the bulk is gonna take another 3 months at least, but I'm not in a rush. I mentioned it in the beginning. I don't care if it takes me an entire year to gain 6 kilos, right? I just want to do it the proper way, slowly, right? So that I can get used to my weight and not feel like a fat fuck. I mean, this is my second bulk in like my entire life. On the first bulk, I went to 72.5 kilos or 72 kilos. I don't even remember. But I felt fat as shit, I was not doing it the proper way and I rushed the end. And by rushing the end, I just felt bloated all the time, which at the moment, I'm heavier than my heaviest weight before in the previous bulk, and I feel fine. So very happy. I'm gonna head to work now, and then afterwards, I'll take you through a rest day. Alrighty, so obviously that's the fucking joke, right? This video is uploaded on April Fools, and of course I'm training today, right? There's no way I'm not gonna train on day 100 of the fucking bulk, right? So if I got you, then haha, joke's on you. But yeah, anyway, today is a leg day. I'm gonna train hamstrings and squats, so pistol squats, namely, right? But I was not lying, or I was not joking about actually being fucking shot, right? I mean, yesterday, the back day was a prime example of how tired I am. And the reason it's happening is, well, I figured it out this morning, or when I was running actually, is because I was squatting too heavy all the time, right? At the moment, I'm doing a squat everyday challenge to learn a technique, but in between actual leg days, I'm squatting too heavy. And also, in combination of to that, on the last training, I did my accessory squats, my accessory pistol squats, the paused ones. I added weight to it, which, if I look back on it, is unnecessary because I don't care about how heavy my accessory sets are, right? The accessory sets are there to spend more time in the squatted position, in the position at the bottom, right? To spend more time in that position and gain more mobility. So I don't care how heavy it feels, right? It can feel as light as it needs to. In fact, if it feels lighter than I was expecting, that's good because then I can do more reps and spend even more time in the position. So, to sum it up, I just got ahead of myself, basically. I let my ego take over a bit, and I was squatting too heavy in between the actual main sets, right? If you think about it, I'm squatting every day, but still, there's only 2 main sets every 3 days, and those are the sets that I have to go heavy on, and the other ones, basically, I have to go lighter on. I have to keep light so that I can practice the technique and keep recovering at the same time. But anyway, we have some Nordic curls to do first. Last time we did, I believe, 6 seconds of holds with the hand behind the head. And the only mission is, right, the same mission as every time. You try to go as hard as possible. Or you try to go harder than last time, right? Sometimes you succeed, sometimes you fail, like yesterday. But in any case, if you don't try, you won't know. So let's head outside and do some of those. All right, so getting a cramp here. Okay, 3 sets of holds done. And like I mentioned, I felt fucking tired. So I am gonna do one last finisher set like I usually do, but I'm not gonna go quadruple, quintuple drop set style like last time. Instead, I'm just gonna do full Nordics and then drop down to finger assisted Nordics with a full negative and probably call it quits there. So let's say stop and get sick. Yeah, I can't even fucking speak. Let's rest up and get on with that. Like fuck. All right, let's head inside. Alrighty, so hamstring training felt like absolute garbage, but we got it done anyway, so I really can't complain. And on top of that, the form might have been bad, but at least we got a 7 rep, not PR, but PR for the last few months in those Nordic curls, post-injury PR, I should say. Now I'm gonna head on to some pistol squats, and needless to say, I'm gonna keep it to a minimum, Last few days, I kinda, let my ego get to me, and I failed to realize that aside from the main sets, nothing really matters, right? I should focus on the main sets and conserve as much energy on other sets as possible. So for today, I have 2 sets that I really care about, and that's 2 sets of 2 reps of 40 kilos on the past pistol squat, which would be a huge PR because until now the heaviest I've gone is 36 kilos, right? And I'm gonna go do those sets and basically care about nothing else. And the next couple of days will be focused on recovery, I can tell you that. But let's get on with these pistol squats and see how it goes. All right, one more sit to survive the day. Let's go. Guys, what the fuck? It's actually kind of alarming how dead and beaten up my legs feel at the moment. Holy shit. But still, we did it, right? Huge fucking PR, and I felt like dog shit, so that's the one victory extra in my book. Like, Holy fucking shit. Let me sit down and have a chat for this because god damn it, I need to have some steak, some sleep, and recover basically. Like I mentioned a few days ago, like when your body is telling you that you should train, you should fucking train, right? And that's what I did the past couple of days. But my one mistake was that, I didn't just go harder on the stuff I usually do. I went harder on the stuff I usually do, and then I did some extra, I did some extra pistol squat sets. I did some heavier pistol squat sets on a daily basis, right? And that's what got to me. So there is this fine line, this art of keeping the balance in your training. Everything is about the balance of frequency, volume, and intensity, right? And I kind of upped the volume and the intensity at the same time. So that was a mistake on my part. It's like kind of the balance of, finding the right intensity and volume and frequency for you, that you're energized, right? And at the same time, making progress. But, the most important part is, of course, that you keep being excited for your training. You want your body to tell you that you need to train, right? Because that's what keeps you going. And if you go over that line, right? If you have these long periods of, oh shit, I can still go, right? It kind of tends to happen that your ego takes over and that you train a bit too hard, and then your body tells you to stop. My body right now is telling me to stop fucking training. So what I did is I finished my training, right? I finished what I absolutely had to do, the Nordic curl sets and these 2 sets of pistol squats. Now I'm just gonna do a bit of stretching in the deep lunge position for the, to train mobility. I want to keep my mobility training streak going, but I'm not gonna do past pistol squats. I am just, gonna do the least amount possible to get some mobility going, because I feel good mobility wise, but my legs are just fucking dead. The next couple of days will be focused on recovery, but do I regret anything? No, because I got to enjoy a couple of days of pure horse cocking, right? I got to learn a new lesson regarding training intensity balance, and I get to go downstairs right now and eat a fucking steak, and it will be tastier than ever, right? Because I'm fucking tired. Now remember, food tastes the best when you're fucking tired, so I have absolutely no regrets. It's like training is a journey, right? You're gonna learn and keep learning no matter how long you're doing it. And, you can just take the best every day, right? 100 days in the fucking bulk. It went over just like a finger snap, right? It went so fast, you wouldn't say it's 100 days, at least not for me. It doesn't feel like 100 days, right? And, there is like these daily little things in progress that you can feel every day. You're getting stronger. And when you look back, right, you go from day 100 and you look back at day 1, you see that you made these fucking progress in your physique. Like, the 100 days didn't go perfect, right? There were ups and downs. But in the end, you're up and you're down, goes like this. And in the end, it's like a trend of, diagonally going up if you take the average of each day, right? So, very happy with how the bulk is going. I'm guessing I'm about halfway, but I better enjoy the next 100 days, because day 1 to 100 went by in just a moment. So let's keep training, boys and girls. Let's keep training and keep enjoying every single training day. And when you look back on things, you will see that you are growing stronger. So that's it for today. I'm gonna see you tomorrow for a push day. And now I'm gonna head on out for a fucking shower and much needed recovery. So see you tomorrow.